Well, today's Thursday, July 15th in Joplin, Missouri. As you can see, I'm in a neighborhood, one of just a few, that has nothing but total destruction due to the tornado that came through several weeks ago. You can look around and you can see this, and it's pretty common throughout the city. There's about an 8-mile stretch, 1 mile wide, in which you see nothing but total devastation. You can see in front of me there's a church that was destroyed, but you can also see the cross that remained in place. A lot of people wonder when they look at something like this that, well, how can I make a difference? I mean, I'm just one small group, one individual, so much devastation, and here I am working on one little house. How can I make a difference? Is it worth it? Well, today I'm out here with a group from Texas. These guys came up, brought 28 people. They've been with Relief Spark now for about 3 days, and they're leaving tomorrow. And this is the church that they came from in Deweyville, Texas. It took on several projects, but this happens to be the one that we're at now. And you can see it's a small home. Not very big at all, but it was totally destroyed. They don't know who these people are. They'll never meet them. They're strangers. But there's a need for help, and these guys are going to make a difference, one way or another. Sort of reminds me of a little story. I'll call it the starfish story, that was shared to me by the crew leader here, who's become a real good friend of mine, Wayne. Wayne told me that there was a guy that was, a little boy one time was walking down the beach after a great big storm, and there were thousands and thousands of starfish littering the beach area. And he was picking them up one at a time and throwing them back into the water. Well, as he continued down the beach, he ran into a gentleman who asked him, said, "Son, what are you doing?" He says, "I'm throwing these starfish back into the water." He said, "Son, look in front of you. I mean, mile after mile, nothing but starfish. You know, you just can't make a difference. I mean, there's no use in continuing on. There's no way you can do it." The little boy reached down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the water, and looked at the man and said, "I made a difference for that one." Well, that's the attitude that these people from Texas have. It's just one house of over 5,000 that was destroyed, and they are making a difference.